Welcome to Tech Bytes and News, your daily roundup of articles featured in Hacker News. Today, we're diving into a fascinating article about hands-on graphics programming in NetBSD, completely bypassing X11. Isn't that exciting?
Absolutely. I've always been intrigued by low-level graphics programming. So, no X11, no Wayland. How's that even possible? Spill the beans.
The magic lies in NetBSD's WSCons framework, a super flexible system for interacting with the console. Think of it as a really smart intermediary between your hardware and your programs. It handles all the nitty-gritty details of the display and input devices, regardless of the platform. From modern AMD 64 laptops to ancient VAX boxes. Amazing, right?
Whoa. So instead of relying on heavyweight window managers like X11, we're talking direct access to the frame buffer?
Precisely. The article shows how, using WSCons, you can directly manipulate the frame buffer. It's a layered architecture. WS Display sits at the top, handling the console's logic, like VT100 sequences and cursor positioning. Below that are drivers like "GENFB", generic frame buffer, and "Radeon FB", for AMD cards, which talk directly to the hardware. Then, at the bottom, "VCons", handles the pixel grid.
Okay, I'm following. Mostly. But how do we actually draw something? I mean, we have this frame buffer, but how do we put pixels on it?
That's where the "WSDISPLAYIOGETFBINFO", IOCTL comes in. This lets you get all the juicy details about the frame buffer, its size, offset, pixel format, the whole shebang. Then you use "IMMAP", to map the frame buffer into your program's memory space. After that, it's just a matter of writing the pixel data directly to that memory.
So basically, we're bypassing all the high-level abstraction and going straight to the hardware? That's intense. But also, incredibly cool.
Exactly. The article even includes sample code demonstrating this. It's a simple program that fills the screen with a color animation. It's ridiculously simple, yet powerful.
I see. And what about input? If we're not using X11, how do we handle keyboard input?
Good question. For that, we use "WSKBD", workstation keyboard, which works similarly to "WS Display". It sits on top of device drivers like "UKBD", USB keyboard, and "PCKBD", PCAT keyboard. It provides raw key codes, which you then have to map to actual characters using the key map exposed by "WSKBD". The article also provides code for reading key presses and extracting the key map. It's a bit more involved, but still quite manageable.
This is amazing. I never thought I could do this without X11. It seems like a really efficient way to create graphics applications, especially for embedded systems, as the author mentions.
Precisely. The author is working on an embedded project that benefits greatly from this approach, avoiding the overhead of X11. It's a testament to the power and flexibility of NetBSD's WSCons framework. It's truly a fascinating deep dive into low-level system programming.
I'm definitely going to try this out. Thanks for sharing this.
You're very welcome. And to our listeners, thanks for tuning in to Tech Bytes and News. We hope you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of NetBSD graphics. Have a great day, and happy coding.
Bye-bye.